We we gotta fix that. All right, let me see. Oh man, is this gonna let me? Dang it! Is it not gonna let me pull it up in the middle of this? Rude. Let's see. Can I? One only because zero isn't an option. Oh, that is true. I guess 0 to 5. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, let me see on to the next one. Imagine. So, did she buy followers? Is that true? I'm just too lazy for that. Okay, let's see. Does this one? Nope, that's the same thing. All right, y'all ready? She sure did. Do you think she bought them on TikTok, or you think she just gained them all? Yeah, that's what so many do it. I'm not gonna. Yeah, but then you get found out because your numbers and all don't match up. T, thank you for the roses. Hufflepuff, thank you for the heart me. All right, guys, this is why I said I think she's trying to get me bananaed. I had to do a little. I did a little photoshopping here, less than what she does, but I did it. Oh, her and Santos both. Can't rate the photos good when you have to censor them all. Shania knew. Spike, what is up? Also, y'all, we're super close to our sub goal. And when we reach that, we're going to have a pride party. So if you want to contribute to that and be a part of a pride party, then yeah, do it. And let's party together. And I'll have it on sub only chat so we can just hang out and have a party. When they promote videos. Not the Facetune. All right, so we got, I don't know, this isn't in order because I mixed my pictures up, but y'all will be fine. So let's start with this picture on the left. I had to block out my biggest fan back there that went on and on about how much I sucked the other night. Flamingo legged. So, I think that it's basically the profile picture, but in a red swimsuit. Am I the only person that's not a fan of the long nails like that? Was I mad when I had to censor them with the scribble? I was just honestly was like, I don't know if I'm scribbling enough. I didn't know. So 1 to 5 again. What do we rate this one on the left with the red? And I'm not talking about looks wise. I'm talking about an overall photo, you know. Let's start with, is this a mom material photo? I'm going to say we're somewhere in between. I'm going to give it for mom material, 1 for Facetune. They didn't have a thicker, listen, I was struggling, okay? Yeah, I can't do the long nails. I can't do anything with them. And then having a baby, changing a diaper with long nails, I am not doing that. I am not doing that. They're going to clip this and they're going to be like, they don't think moms can have fun. Moms can't be hot. Moms can't be pretty. I mean, I think Brie is conventionally a pretty girl. I think that's what straight men like. But I think it's the personality that makes it rough. This picture is just giving 10 out of 10 pick me. Can't hate the nails, been wearing them 10 years. I just can't do it. I'm not hating. I'm proud of y'all that can, but I can't even do like I can do falsies, but I can't like the eyelash extensions because I want to mess with them. Anything that isn't supposed to be on my body, dislike. I don't know. And you did cut them short when you had your son. Yeah, I just feel like that would be so difficult. She's pretty, but her personality makes her not. Yeah. That's what I mean. So, all right, we're going to go to the middle that I had to completely scribble out. It's an all right picture. I just thought that what was the point other than to promote FO? So I don't know. I feel like if you have one, everyone knows you do this at this point. Your Instagram doesn't have to be that. I want to see other stuff. I want to see what you're doing. I want to see the yacht. I didn't see not one yacht. Where was the yacht? Not one yacht. Not a fan of the hairstyle. Did she have the braids in that one? Was that one? Let me see what I got here. Or just the wet look. Because I think that was to support the shower thing. No, just slick back. Yeah. I mean, I think her lashes look really pretty in this. The yacht was on her Snapchat. I'm not going to Snapchat. Nobody our age uses Snapchat anymore, Brie. We got to stop that. We're going to go. Must be strips. All right, we're moving on. We're going to go to this last picture here on the right. 5 out of 5 for me. She's having a good time. She's laying on the beach, relaxing, taking a nap. That's 5 out of 5. If I didn't have to see what was behind this blue stuff, I would have said, wow, that girl is really enjoying herself on the beach. She's having a wonderful time. It's a wonderful time. She said she facetook that one. It looked like it. Santos and Bree's Snapchat, they share because Bree's not allowed. Stop. Did they ever leave the dock yesterday on the yacht? Girl, I don't know. I know I got called from a yacht. It's a beautiful scenery. That's what I'm saying. This one right here, all the way. This one. 10 out of 10. Look, it's beautiful. That's a beautiful scenery. Look at this. I want to be there. That's where I want to be. Brie got me that time. I am jealous. Was that Hawaii? I'm struggling. Hers got taken down. Her Snapchat did? Maybe we get taken down on Snapchat. I thought that was like, yeah, Hawaii's beautiful. I would like to go back one day. All right. Let's see here. So that one, we all liked that one. That was a good rating. See? We don't hate you. That was beautiful. A beautiful scenery thing you had going on there. All right, moving on. We got a lot of pictures in this one. I don't know what y'all can see. We're gonna start out on top. Losing a point, same swimsuit. I thought you were rich. You lost a point. Over to the left, guys, is where we're at. Losing a point. That was that same red swimsuit, right? Am I right? So we're down to 4. Cute pic. Makeup looks good. Facetune on point. We still in Hawaii? Is that Hawaii? Are we still having a good time there? Okay. We got a 2. We got a 4 here. Wet hair again. She's not afraid to get her hair wet. She is not afraid. I'm going to leave it at a 4. A girl who gets her hair wet. She said, I don't care. I'm having fun. I'm swimming. She likes to take a dip. I like it. 4 out of 5, Bree. It's great. Okay, we're going to go to this middle picture. I don't know how well y'all can see them. I'll try to zoom in a little bit for you. What do we give this? Overall, scenery, 5 out of 5 for me. Okay. 5 out of 5. We know our girl loves green. She is killing it with her green bikini. Yep, 5 out of 5. There you go. Once again, the wet hair. She said, I like to swim. When I go out, I have a good time. I'm not one of those girlies that put my hair up and say, don't splash me. No, she's having a good time. Yes, bikini matches the background. Very on point. Very well planned. What did George say? If she moved out of the way, defify. George. She cosplay a palm tree, and I love it. I love it. 5 out of 5 for me. You met her in real life, and she's beautiful. Was she nice, though? Beautiful and nice, very different. All right, guys. This was a great idea, Bree. Thank you. We're having a good time. Just beauty standards right here. If you just pretend the bottom half of the picture isn't there, because that scares me. I think she looks pretty in this picture, even though that's not what our. Was she nice? Well, good. I'm glad she was nice. She does give off nice to her supporters, though. I feel no. Yeah, I think she's probably nice to her supporters. I like the lip color here. I do. I like this. I think that the stuff at the bottom is excessive, but I see what she's promoting on this page. So do your thing. Get your bag. A lot of the fans she doesn't speak to just leans in for a pick and walks. Oh. Well, that's not nice. I mean, at least she takes a picture, I guess. Yeah, I think this is a very pretty picture. This looks like a nice girl. 5 out of 5 for me. 5 out of 5. 4.5, love makeup, hair, top color. I would like to see this. This is the Brianna I want to see. This is it right here. I mean, it's like not rude, but not nice. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Shania. This is it. I want to. This is the not what it says up here. Ignore that. But the top matches the lip color. That's what I'm saying. Coordinated. The hair. I would think if I saw this girl and I said, "Wow, you're beautiful," she would say, "Oh my God, you're beautiful." But the real Brie would be like, "Nah, you're old and weird, bitch." Ah. All right, moving on. As I said, I do like that picture. Okay, I don't know. I might have to leave it back in. This picture on the bottom left. I think that as far as like boring, brokey, that's what she would say. It's giving Too Fast, Too Furious. So, and I don't like those movies or the ride at Universal. So you lose a point for that. You're going to a 4. I mean, I think it's for what she's going for. It's definitely a vibe, I guess. But I think it's edited beautifully. Hair looks silky smooth. That pic was when her and Mia did a photo shoot. Yeah, I do like the fit of this picture, I will say. I just edited. I like how I'm like edited. I took a little scribbler and scribbled out some things because I said TikTok's not going to like this. I like the car. I like those seats. My car is probably not as expensive as that, but it's got the red and black like that. So I like that. I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna rate this one a 4 out of 5. Bree's gonna be like, I don't like that rating system. This one in the middle that we're moving on to, just a 1 because how rude. Okay, is this in a sauna? There are other people trying to use the sauna, ma'am. Ma'am, you cannot have a photo shoot in the sauna. That's rude. There were probably people waiting outside on that. Where was this at? Where were y'all? That is not, you cannot just take up time and space like that. And you're taking up more than one seat. That is rude. You can't do that. There are other paying customers. I bet that is uncomfortable though. Look at the way. You know what? I said a 1 for being rude and not letting other paying customers use the sauna. I'm going to knock it up to a 2 because once again, we got the wet hair look. She had a good time when she was outside. She went swimming. She's not afraid. She pays the most money she could ever pay for her makeup so that it's waterproof and it's not going to come off. And she had a great time. So we get a 2. I do like the, actually, I'm a fan of that color blue. Okay, 3. Yeah, it is. That is a beautiful color for her skin color.